Hello and welcome. Yeah, welcome back to Advanced Campaign. I'm sure you were all expecting something like this.
Welcome back to Paul's Failures.
Yep.
Oh, but you're gonna fight your way out of that one. Oh, and that one. Just build a couple of T-copters and distract him.
So, rivals.
Rivals, finally.
Rivals.
We're finally here after how many years, Paul? You've come so far.
3.5, maybe? No, well, three. Certainly over 3.
Holy shit.
Well, from your point of view, there aren't many units, Andy.
I was about to say, if you were to just take a little look to your right with a good enough recon, then you're gonna see that you're very, very disadvantaged right now.
What? I mean, this is supposed to be a fair duel, right? He only started with a couple of infantry as well. Surely.
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, hang on.
I can't hear jet noises though. Maybe he's got jet-powered infantry, it's probably nothing.
That might be it.
Well, at least when it comes to the rules, Andy is on par, but we all know who's putting eagles right now.
Oh dear. You were saving that one up, weren't you?
Yeah, I was.
Fair enough. So yeah, eagle makes lots of noise. And the trepidation begins.
That almost sounds like Eagle is about to start his own rock band and just open up for some big venue in the United States. Let's make some noise for Eagle! I made that sound almost like a wrestler's commentary instead of Rockstar, but what can you do?
Rock wrestling people.
Wrestling, Rockstar, same thing.
I'm not sure why I deployed from infantry from the back ones there, but it worked, I guess.
Well, they're kind of the same distance to the bridges at least, if that's what you're going for. Oh hey, helicopters.
Might be. Yep, helicopters. And that one down there I can't even reach. But it's okay.
Looks like he's got plenty of B-copters for you to shoot anyway.
Yeah, although I can't reach that one that's down there, but I managed to reveal another one, so...
Yeah, exactly. So you can just keep shooting anyway. Couldn't have killed all 3, if you had been able to get to them.
Target saturation. Meanwhile, tanks.
Is it better to leave the mech off the city there, so that the infantry could retreat to it if they get shot?
I don't know. Might have been.
Missiles.
Yep, missiles. They will be very handy, even though they're missiles.
Just gonna put the meat shield up and you're fine.
Yeah.
I thought you were British. You're supposed to say that they're very Andy.
I don't think not necessarily all British accents work like that, but
there's a joke there.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No.
The Andy missiles. Saying that, the missiles may be handy, but or Andy even, but
I'm in agony here. Come on.
all right, fine. At least they'll be able to shoot down a bomber.
Oh yeah.
They can shoot down this bomber. That bomber does not always wander into missile launcher range, so that's one of the first bits of random number nonsense you have to deal with in this mission.
Of course there's an Eagle bomber though, so it won't even blow up properly.
I know, right?
The worst part is that bomber could have been destroyed by luck factor too.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah. I don't think it matters much because you're not playing against a human opponent, but you never know what a 1 HP bomber can do.
It'll come back to haunt me eventually.
Oh yeah, absolutely. When he goes and repairs it and comes back with it, it's just going to be that one unit hiding, killing your S rank.
Well, you say that like I'm going for an S rank.
Paul's S ranks, that's amusing.
No, you're just here because of the fact that you want to get this LP fucking done and over with.
Oh, yeah. Hey, it's going alright then. More AA. Lots of AA, lots. It's going all right though. I'm holding them off. Look,
Oh yeah.
the tank and they're all being kept at bay.
You're faking us out, right? This is another failure, right? But you're just extending it a bit just to fool us.
Oh, well, I don't know. Eagle's going to get a lightning strike.
That's just a waste of a bomber, though. Come on.
Eagle likes wasting his bombers. That is one of the... Yeah, see?
he had a 1 hit point bomber right there. He could have used to blow that 1 hit point infantry up if he wanted.
I destroyed your 2 HP infantry. How do you feel now, Andy? Just the smug look of Eagle as he blows up your infantry with bombers.
I know, right? So he's used all his good shots on fairly pointless targets there. So when he lightning strikes, he'll just have bad shots.
Sure, but you're still gonna bomb your missile. Right.
Yeah, he's gonna bomb my missile. Yeah, he's gonna bomb my missile, definitely.
I wasn't even sure that he was gonna right there.
He's gonna bomb my missile. No question about that. I mean... he's got some more 2 HP infantry to deal with.
Now, in the first game, does he only lose defense with the lightning strike, or does he lose offense?
I think he loses offense as well. I mean, that infantry survived.
Yeah, so yeah, he does lose offense then. I think it was like down to 65% or something like that, but even then, he's still wrecking the shit out of your base there.
He bombed my missiles.
Yeah.
And it survived.
Yeah, it survived. And the thing about Andy, the very important thing about Andy, is that if it survives, that's good enough. As we shall be demonstrating very shortly.
Yeah, too bad this isn't the second game where you could just come back at him with hyper upgrade and just ruin his day.
I can still come back at him pretty strongly, even with hyper upgrade. I mean, he's going to be up to 7 HP. And against low defense bombers, thanks to lightning strike. Yeah.
Nice.
Well played.
Not by Eagle, though.
Yeah.
He's kind of well observed. I don't know. He's got to look at the Eagle mess up badly. No, but it was a good tactic anyway.
Well, I'm not so sure if that's so much well played as much as it is just Eagle and his AI stupidity.
Yeah, AI stupidity, a bit of luck as well.
But I mean, that's what the advanced campaign is all about. Abusing AI stupidity.
The advanced campaign is all about picking your favorite deity and praying. Mind you that I have not played advanced campaign myself, but I have lived vicariously through you in this Let's Play.
Just gonna move my mech back a little bit again. That tank didn't move. That tank didn't retreat during lightning strike.
Well, hopefully it's stuck there.
Yeah, here's my big question. Why didn't you use your infantry there in order to just blow it up?
Because then he gets shot by the anti-air.
Because then the AA gets to come and say hi. Or possibly the medium tank gets to come and say hi.
Yeah, but won't he be doing that anyway? Like, won't the AI just retreat that tank back there and just say, well, screw you?
Sometimes they don't.
Yeah, I think it does, but I still don't. I still want that infantry to survive as long as possible, I think.
Yeah, see, he did it.
Yeah. It works out. I mean, if it didn't work out, I probably wouldn't be commentating over this video right now. So,
God, what kind of bet did you have riding on this ball? Sounded like you would be dead in the gutter if you didn't manage to beat rivals there.
well, I might have just given up on trying to beat it in the first place.
It's even worse of a fate.
I was just going to give this a shot, and it was like, if I can get anywhere with this, then alright, then I'll keep trying. And it turned out I won. So... Anyway, something I didn't mention, I got artillery now. Previous attempts I didn't even get as far as building artillery, so that's going to be handy.
Andy?
Very handy. Very handy, yes.
I'm
This is
hating
as
this.
bad as that one episode with the final battle where we're all making mech puns. If not worse.
I just keep saying Andy.
Yeah, I mean, he could have been sitting on a city or something to heal up, but oh well, whatever. I'm just trying to keep him out of bomber range or anything there. Although I killed most of the bombers now, so whatever. 3 HP is a good number of HP for that AA to have.
Does that mean it will stay there?
I think 0 would be a tiny bit better, but hey, we can debate that.
No. 3 is much better than 0, because if it was 2, it would probably retreat. If it was 4, it would probably try and attack and get destroyed on the counter-attack. 3 is just going to sit there for the rest of the mission and block up an entire front of this battle.
Yeah, you see, I'm just not used to fighting against the AI anymore because I've been playing so much Advanced Wars by web with you guys in the Advanced Wars thread in the games forum.
Yeah. But yeah, that mech is a good candidate for MVP, quite frankly. Just sitting there, rest of the battle, stopping Eagle.
Yeah, I know the AI loves to
The
do that.
entire third of the battlefield.
Having a few drinks, restocking, going and blowing up an anti-air, coming back for the day. Sleeping in a nice hotel room. Like, you kind of have to wonder, right? Like, they shoot the guys, and then what do they do for the rest of the day?
Well, I mean, yeah, that's why they capture the cities in the first place. They get nice hotels. So yeah, Eagle is sort of sitting on my base. He's got that medium tank. It's out of range.
Yeah, he's totally swamped down though, so he can't do anything.
Yeah. Infantry and artillery. Back to basics.
So you're already planning for your next LP, right?
Well, I'm going to take a very long break, I know that much. I mean, I've got a few ideas, games I would quite like to LP. Oddly enough, none of them are really Advance Wars, although... No, I don't really... The only thing I could probably do is Dual Strike Hard campaign, and...
Yeah, but that's going to be painfully easy. Nowhere near as climactic as this LP.
But everyone will be like, oh, you've got to open up the voting, and you can make Dual Strike Hard campaign very hard if you use the wrong COs.
Yeah, just use Grit and I don't know who else. Olaf.
Well, just like you did with the normal campaign here, you need to go through like every permutation of COs and just play through it entirely.
Grit and oh man, someone bad. Flak, Grit and Flak.
Yeah, Grit and Flak. Why did I forget about him?
Well, he doesn't even appear in campaign. I mean, he gets replaced by Jugger.
Who's a much better character.
Yeah, that's that. Jugger is a great character. I can't argue with that.
Especially when he has a tie on, then he's the best character.
Oh yeah. Yes. Revenge. That medium tank caused me so much trouble in all my other runs of this.
Never again.
It's just like, I'm a medium tank in your base. What you gonna do about it?
Well, here's the question, right? In the fog, how much is he actually taking from you without you knowing?
So, the T-Copters, they're mostly there just to draw the fighter forward into missile range, because Eagle has a lot of fighters, as you can imagine. They're all sitting there right now twiddling their thumbs, but...
Yeah, they send something in the water.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh my god, air units, they must die. And here they come.
Yeah, they will hear them.
That was...
5.
I think that last one was a bomber.
Yeah, it might have been a bomber returning to the airfield or something.
It was too short a noise.
I remember in my Andy ×2 video that he only sent like half the fighters after my T-Copter. But you have 2 T-Copters this and I send all of them.
Maybe the other ones were on defensive? I don't know.
No, they weren't on defensive, they were moving around.
Okay.
So they have some peculiarities.
There is some weird AI in that mission. Very strange AI.
Yeah, that mission was really weird.
Just this fighters just sort of chilling in random spots on the map.
Well, you're cleaning up your base anyway, and that's good.
Yeah. And here we
Go
go.
infantry, go.
Yeah.
Haha.
Infantry killing medium tank. Best feeling.
That. Nice to load one of those teacuppers up. Start capturing the island.
That would be a really dumb move right now.
Why?
Well, I'm just trying to keep them in reserve, basically. I mean, who knows what Eagle has out there?
Yeah, can we fighter or bombers? Who cares?
Now, here's my question. If you're hiding your T-copters behind your ground units, will the fighters still come at you?
I think so. I think they will. They exist. Anyway, I've built another T-copter to draw them forward as well. So.
Yeah. Okay, so my question will never be answered then.
Well, the question, I suppose, is do the other fighters come forward? And they probably will. Yeah, here they come. Yep.
Yep.
Lots of jets.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So you would have still lost a T-copter, but you would have an infantry on the island there. It would have been a decent trade. Okay, he has a B-copter as well. Then it probably would have screwed up.
Man, if I could see his funding, I would probably be really depressed right now.
Let's see what, sorry?
His funding.
Oh, it's fun. Oh, my. Yeah, it's going to be quite a thing, I think.
Yeah, wouldn't he?
The good news is he'll be sending a lot of that funding towards the northern checkpoint, where it's going to sit there for, like, maybe everything except the last couple of turns when I'm taking his HQ and he suddenly goes, oh wait, what? Sorry, I dozed off there.
I love that feeling when I get that on a human opponent. In fact, my first time playing Advanced Wars by Web, that actually happened to one of my opponents. I was playing as Sturm, he was playing as Hachi, and I didn't know about Sturm's penalties in Advanced Wars by Web. But regardless, due to the terrain bonus, I was able to move an APC with an infantry loaded into it 3 squares away from his HQ. I blocked off all of his bases on his center side guarding his HQ, and he was just building everything on the left and right in order to try and flank me. Yeah. He only realized it when it was too late.
But yeah, spot the very silly mistake I just made.
You move that infantry down south? I don't think you can attack
Well,
anyway.
I mean, moving the infantry down south was alright. What
Oh yeah, you just moved into the rocket range, of course.
Yeah, I moved the AA into the rocket range. I mean, I was like, oh, I don't want to attack that B-copter from the base. I'll be blocking up the base. I can't do that, possibly. So I just leave the AA in rocket range instead. And here is where I realise a mistake. that T-copter will distract the rocket.
Quick, magically spawn an APC!
I probably should have built another AA.
Yeah, did you see the rocket move up during his turn?
No, but I spotted it with that.
You could see it move through your cities.
Oh, right, okay.
So you should have known it was there, if you were paying attention.
Yeah, but I think moving up the infantry was worth it. Well, it would have been worth it if I had then used that information.
I'm not sure if you had anything in range, but if you moved the infantry 1 square shorter, you could have attacked the rocket with something, perhaps. Probably just with another infantry though, which wouldn't have been that helpful, but, you know.
Now, I'm just noticing this now, but does Eagle have more defense with his air units in Advanced Wars 1?
Yes. I think he always does. He always has more defense on his air units.
No, but you can anti-air down, like if you have a full HP anti-air, 100%, then usually it strikes down a fighter of Eagles just perfectly fine in Advanced Wars 2.
No, AAs can't beat any fighters.
No.
100%.
They never do that.
Eagle does have a defense bonus.
I swore they did, but maybe that's just me misremembering things. Huh.
Yeah, no, they don't even take down Drake fighters. So.
Missiles can one-shot.
Yeah, now I'm gonna have to get my copies of Advanced Wars out of storage and actually play the games instead of kind of watch things go by on a multi-day basis on AWVW.
So, as always, Eagle has war bombers.
Yeah, and he usually wastes them on 1 HP infantry.
Round about this point in most runs, this is around about the point where I died. but this time I have something resembling preparations, so...
You mean a bunch of artillery versus a bunch of air units?
And a missile launcher.
Yeah.
Missile is MVP,
And lots of infantry.
along with the mech.
Lots of infantry is kind of the key point here. Took a while to decide over that shot.
One of the moments in your life where you're disappointed that you're not playing Sami.
Well, I'm not sure the infantry attack, but the infantry are... they're meat shields.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just ablative armor, really.
I left the bloody AA in rocket range again. God damn it.
It's fine. You hit a fighter. Believe me, that's more cost efficient in the end.
But the fighters aren't even a threat to most of my units.
Yeah, but they're there blocking you off and being obnoxious. And even then, you want to build some air units sometime, don't you?
Yeah, eventually. But for now, let's have more missiles.
More T-copters, more meat
Well,
shields.
You already have a ton of fighters to shoot. Why do you get another T-copter? Is it to lure it away so you can get to the rocket?
Like,
Eventually, some of these T-copters will survive.
here's the thing, Paul. What you're showing me here is that this is the most morally bankrupt mission in all of Advance Wars. It's just like, yeah, let's go and have a friendly match versus one another. Send meat shields out in order to get themselves killed, all in the name of your amusement.
Kinda?
Yeah, and to the extent the Eagle goes, just eliminate every single infantry unit that is clinging to its life. He sends a full-of bomber to knock it out. It's just ruthless.
Bombers, we don't care about those. We have reserves.
I'm just doing what it takes to survive here. Eagle's the one doing the hideous stuff.
Oh really, Paul? And what kind of purpose do you have for those infantry units?
Winning?
No. The correct answer is soaking up hits so that your valuable units don't get blown up.
Exactly, winning!
So it's okay to just send endless legions of men to their death just to save your fancy anti-air toys?
It's in order to make sure that Andy has a nice warm home he can go to at night.
You guys wanted me to play this mission, I'm playing it my way.
You just surrender, you know? No one has to die.
Well, Eagle could surrender too, you know. But he doesn't.
Yeah, so you're both accomplices to this heinous crime. That's what I'm saying.
In that case, so is the entire thread.
Well, yes, it's the internet, of course.
You hear that, Thread? Paul hates you. Paul wants you to go fuck yourself.
Maybe not that bad, but...
Well, at least you admit to hating them.
Oh well, I brought it on myself. I agreed to doing this, so hey. I don't know, things.
You had to do it.
Look, another fighter died.
I've agreed to worse.
I'm not sure why I didn't go for the battle comp. Oh no.
You can't go through the entire advanced campaign and then not do rivals. That's just wrong.
Oh my god, you actually are moving for... Oh.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have been a wise
Hi
move.
there!
Like, since you left the B-Copter alive, but yeah, there's lots of other stuff as well.
Yeah, I think I should have taken out the B-Copter rather than the 1 HP fighter, but...
Yeah.
I'm just waiting to see how you turn this around, man.
Well, I mean, some of the hard work's been done already. I'm just... Survival is kind of the important part. I've taken out most of Eagle's pre-deployed forces.
Now we just have to hope that it doesn't build anymore.
Yeah, but he still has funding like no tomorrow.
But I think when he loses stuff, it's costing him more than when I lose stuff, because most of what I'm losing is, well, as previously stated, infantry.
Yeah.
And most of what he's losing is fighters and bombers.
Yeah.
And
22,000 bomber.
oh,
Traded for 1,000 infantry. Yeah.
Attack the infantry. Don't attack the anti-air.
Yeah. This is why infantry are really doing the crying APC job this mission. They're miniature crying APCs. Crying infantry. And he still keeps attacking them.
It's obscene. What's he doing?
Oh my lord.
He's just going into missile range to do it as well. It's just. Oh.
Well, how else would he would be able to win this mission if Eagle played smart?
Well, true.
You wouldn't make it past like 3 turns in. You just go, yes, I'll bomb the AAs, and that's kind of that, really. I'm not sure why I attacked that one and not the one over this. I guess it was close.
Yeah, now you can't get to the other one.
Yeah, I'll just kill one of these bombers, I
Are
suppose.
you gonna sit in rocket range again? Yes, you are.
Yeah. I did. No!
Wow, Paul, you're learning.
I know, right?
Probably it took you like 3 fuck-ups. That's amazing.
I'm still gonna put some infantry in there, though.
No,
Maybe, I don't
not
know.
quite in there, I think.
Built a recon. The recon is going to take care of that rocket for me, maybe.
Oh wait, yes, it is in range.
Well, it's good that you built it anyway, just in order to have a bit more vision, because right now you're just kind of cluttered on that one little island, getting your infantry's asses kicked while you're blowing up a lot of expensive things.
Infantry just providing a bit of vision, really.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go again.
Ah, boy.
Making it to lightning strike free, though. I mean, oh,
Yeah, I'm just kind of sitting here in a kind of hypnotized trance, gazing as this kind of repetitive back and forth goes on. Just waiting to see when the push is going to happen, because that's what's going to wake me up.
it'll happen eventually. It's
gonna be a push, or it's just gonna be like the infantry will eventually start overflowing across the bridge.
That's a push.
Yeah!
Okay. It's kind of pushy, I guess.
It's sort of it's a slow but forceful push.
Like if you were like an amoeba. That's like one of those oozes.
Oh
Oh,
no,
boy.
no.
He's
You're
going for the
basically one of
kill.
those oozes from Dual Strike.
Yeah. Well, thank goodness infantry don't get the benefits of lightning strike.
Well, at least they wouldn't be able to capture it.
That was...
Also, thank goodness he's not tagging with Sami.
If they were dual striking on this mission, that would be pretty rough.
Yeah, no, I'd rather slit my wrist than play this mission with dual strikes on.
Andy gets Hawk as a dual strike thing. I don't know.
That still wouldn't help you very much.
At least Eagles. At least we'd be able to recover stupid HP every time it triggered. Andy partners with Sensei.
There you go, that's a fighting chance.
No, Andy partners with Advance Wars 1 Max and just gives Advance Wars 1 Max the entire fight.
There you go.
Sits in the back.
Andy partners with Advance Wars 2 Sturm.
Advance Wars 1 Max partners with Advance Wars 2 Sturm.
Andy partners with Days of Ruin Caller.
That's
That's how you do it.
Well, last video we already talked about Andy partnering with Sturm, so
That's true. That's the original time-bound.
I don't want to retread old ground. I gotta make this commentary riveting.
fresh,
Fantastic.
provocative, and fascinating. But
I believe that's in rocket range. Yes, it is.
probably. Hey, look! I don't actually know if I want to use the hyper repair just yet. Oh, yes, I do.
Gotta save that T-copter.
Well,
Post commentary, everyone.
It's been a while. Seriously, I was 29 when I recorded this. I'm 30 now. I mean, it's only 1 year, but
It's literally been a year.
Well,
I mean, my birthday happened between then and this. I mean, it's not been a full year.
Okay.
It's figuratively good? No, that's not right. Anyway, I suppose I should do something about this infantry on the HQ, shouldn't I?
Blow it up with artillery, maybe? There you go, you did it!
Yeah.
I called it!
you should just leave it and see if he actually starts capturing.
An experiment.
Might you send a bomber and accidentally blow up his own infantry? Who knows?
Oh, there it goes. It's a good job I'm not the AI, otherwise I'd have gone for that APC. I had to wait until I... Well, alright, let's see where that rocket is.
Yay, you did it.
Yay!
Oh, there's a tank. Well, I guess I'd better build another recon.
Or a medium tank?
Recons are better against rockets.
Medium tanks is better against tanks, though.
I can't believe that anti-air is still sitting there, not even doing anything, just kind of just parked there.
If you could see the entire bridge, you'd probably see way more troops than that.
If I were you with that recon, I would have parked it on the bridge so that there was no way to actually surround it.
Yeah, that would have made sense. Oh well. Continuing to blast away at me. Oh. Another bomber.
Whoa, he targeted an anti-air?
Oh,
Oh, I see, you had a 2 hit point bomber. You need a 10 hit point
so.
bomber to attack the infantry.
I just still love how smug Eagle looks whenever he manages to do literally anything in this game. 2 HP bomber blowing up a 2 HP anti-air, smug. Blowing up a bunch of infantry with bombers even though they're about to die, smug.
Well, now I really do wish I'd saved up that hyper repair.
Hydro repair.
Cheating in what's supposed to be a friendly one-on-one match in order to determine skill, smug.
The smuggest plane pilot man. Oh no.
Well, there is also Waylon.
He has a meat shield. Oh yeah, that's the point. I'm pretty, Waylon is smugger than Eagle. They can't really argue that. At least Eagle has something to be proud of.
Does he?
Not really. He came into a knife fight with a gun, essentially. I don't think that's something to be proud of.
He does nicer stuff in Advance Wars 2. That's my usual excuse. Advance Wars 2, they behave a lot more sensibly.
Yeah, but so does
COs.
Olaf, and Olaf is kind of the guy who started this mess in the first place.
That's true. Olaf just has a personality change. He just like has an operation or something on his personality between Advance Wars 1 and Advance Wars 2. Oh no, it's out of AA range.
Oh no.
Oh well. Well, I could have stayed out of the range, Shadow, but I do have
Aha!
an APC. Yes! You wanted it, you're getting it. Well, I don't know if you wanted it, but probably someone wanted it.
It's a nice send-off to the thread in order to just remind them exactly what this game is about.
Alright. It's all about the APCs.
Wait,
I'm not sure why I checked on the missile. Maybe I thought it was a rocket.
They're martyrs, really.
Yeah, here we go. A tear shed for the knockdown to 3 HP. It'll probably get destroyed by something.
Probably.
I don't know.
I mean, it's better.
Eagle's got enough stuff. Yeah. Yep. Priority target.
Armored personal carriers, the true MVPs. Well.
So I think I made a mistake here.
Yeah, you shoot down the fighter, and I don't know. I didn't understand that even.
Yeah,
Yeah, the bomber is in the range shadow.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Well, at least you have an anti-air in order to turn around and say, "Hey, Eagle."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a fatal mistake. It's dumb.
Yeah, but you turned his fatal mistake into a...
No, your fatal mistake in this LP is not
HP.
recording the entirety of our Advanced Wars by web match.
Oh. You'll be bugging me about that for years.
No, nobody cared about that anyway.
Oh, come on. It was the most glorious part of this Let's Play, and you know it.
They made it. It was a nice change of pace.
Yeah.
Sure.
The thing is, I was... Because, like, the first update of that... Because I was, like, in a hotel somewhere, and I was, like, a bit bored in the evening, so I was like, yeah, let's go through this game and start taking screenshots of it. I think the second part of it, I was, like, back home, and I was like, oh...
I could do that, or I could
Yeah,
do
you were dead in the
stuff.
water at that point. I remember that, too.
The novelty had gone. Oh well, more infantry.
Yes. Never
Always
ceased
more
production.
infantry.
When in doubt, infantry.
Pretty much. I mean, that is just general Advance Wars thing, I think. Oh.
I mean, generally you don't need to do it against the AI. But in this mission I can believe that it is highly necessary.
Well, I spent large chunks of the Advance Wars 2 LP just building infantry. I mean... I think probably that came to its head when I was doing Hot Pursuit.
Which one's
And
that?
just because of Sensei on one flank. Oh, that's like the penultimate mission.
Remind me which one Hot Pursuit was again?
It's the penultimate mission. It's the first mission against Sturm in Advance
Oh,
Wars
yes,
2.
right, that one.
And Sensei was on the one side, and you know how Copter Command is.
Yeah.
And well, I mean, it certainly helps with the old technique score.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Drowning in infantry, just cover the map in them, and then build some more.
I think you need to build more than the 50 allowed units to get above the technique score for this mission though. If there was one.
Yeah. And I hit it in part 2.
The 50 unit cap.
Spoiler. Yeah, spoiler.
Nice.
Gonna have to use the delete function for the first time in your life.
No, I just go, well, I'm winning anyway. I mean, I could have deleted some infantry and made some bombers or something. Anyway, yeah, that is for the future. In the meantime, die, rocket, die. I sort of talked over when we attacked it in the first place, but oh well.
You did it.
Yeah, so you're talking about the big push. Well, that
That probably actually does open up
one
quite a
recon
bit.
does not
yeah.
mean that you push in hardball.
One recon does not make a push.
No.
Well, it certainly opened up opportunities, though. I mean, destroying that rocket is probably your first step forward.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I would have probably built a medium tank.
Rather than cluttering at a little island with a bunch of infantry and some indirect combat units.
I probably would have built a medium tank a few turns earlier and would have cleared out that side already.
Yeah. I kind of have to agree.
I'm a little... But I like my small units. It's a small unit policy. I'm the Midland Railway.
Yeah, I remember in the 8-player game that we played at Paul, you just started spamming tanks against me when you had no other options.
They were working.
Oh yeah, they were working
was,
damn well too.
I was doing my... I think it's the best possible strategy against Grit.
Yeah.
There's no point sending heavy units against Grit because he artilleries them to death.
Yeah, they're not very effective.
But light tanks do good damage to rockets. I mean, if there'd been roads on the map, I'd have been sending recons at you.
Yeah, no.
But without any roads, light tanks were the best option.
Yeah, didn't I don't remember a lot about that game. All of that was just kind of a blur to me at that point. After that point.
It's like, oh god, he's built more tanks.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just suiciding them into you basically at that point.
Yeah.
And then every so often getting a tsunami. And giggling evilly.
This must be one of the weakest lightning strikes I've ever seen.
Well, there'll be some more pretty weak ones. I mean, there were some pretty weak ones when I played through, oh gosh. One of the earlier, that one, what's it called? Sami's debut. I'm forgetting the missions names now. There was some pretty weak lightning strikes in that, as it lasted for... It was the longest episode of the LP up to that point.
Yeah, the lightning strike animation didn't last too long for that point, so I think that you're gonna be able to open up soon.
I'm wearing him down. Especially with that delicious lowered defense on the counter-attack.
Yeah, he's just helping you with that lightning strike, really. He did 8 damage to an infantry and knocked out a 1 HP recon. And you get to knock out 2 fighters. Or maybe the V-copter.
Pretty
probably
much.
better. Well, you can shoot both.
Well, I've got enough resources to basically...
Yeah.
But I have to choose. I must choose.
So you choose the fighter, the thing which can't hurt you at all.
You're gonna attack both anyway, so...
I don't know. Well, I've got this other AA.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it didn't matter which you chose to attack first, because there was only one position for each anti-air, really. Unless you mess up and shoot the fighter from the north.
I found a bomber.
Oh no. Send forth the infantry. It's already there though. So I mean, you don't even need to do anything. You sit back and wait for him to bomb something that doesn't actually matter.
This is Sami levels of damage to infantry right here, or Sensei possibly.
Yeah, that is a good hit.
Someone good with infantry levels of damage. Keep doing that V for victory pose, Andy. We'll get there eventually. And I can finally free up a base. I'm not clogging with that missile launcher anymore.
And you got enough money to build 3 infantry as well. Nice.
Just some general closing thoughts on this game, though. This game has aged extremely well, bar its really ridiculous AI. I mean, it still looks good, and that's the main point.
Holy shit, he bombed a
Plays
tank?
well as well.
It has absolutely fantastic graphics.
Yeah, definitely.
Still looks good, still plays good. It's really kind of one of those really timeless games, yet its unfortunate release date and just its lack of marketing just didn't really get it out there, and I'm really kind of disappointed about that.
I think, honestly, Advance Wars 1, Advance Wars 2, I think certainly looked a lot better than Dual Strike and Days of Ruin. I think the graphics are far better in the first 2 games. Because they did that, the sprite scaling in Dual Strike is
it's nonsensical.
It's pretty disappointing.
But yeah, it's a real classic. As I say, it's a hell of a classic, this game. I still prefer 2 a little bit more, but that's because I'm biased. I have Sensei bias.
I have to agree with you, but not because of Sensei bias, but because of the fact that the COs are balanced differently, and it just opens up way more opportunities for playstyles.
Yeah, you get to play way more COs. There's much more variation in the gameplay.
It's not just max smash.
Of course, I do miss the max smash quite a lot.
The smack smash.
Smash and merch.
I also miss Sniff It Sturm.
Yeah. I don't know why they are supposed to make him look more serious.
look more Darth Vader.
Why would you
mean?
make anything about Advance Wars more serious? I don't understand.
Well, the thing is the fact that they were just trying to make him look like Darth Vader.
Yeah, I guess.
And then Von Bolt later into Sidious or whatever the hell his name is.
Calder? Von Calder. Oh yeah, I suppose. Oh no, I see what you mean now. Yeah. Sidious, really? I don't know. I don't know who Von Bolt reminds me of. Just a guy. Richard Nixon, possibly.
I'm going to get you, Andy.
I'm not a crook.
I just want eternal life. I'm not a crook.
I just want you to drain the planet of its resources. For peace.
Desert Gate.
Yeah. I was thinking of the whole brain in a jar thing from from Futurama, but yeah, that.
Yeah, I was
that
thinking
works.
the same thing
Yeah.
actually.
Oh, okay, yeah, there we go. We are slowly grinding down this assault on the southern thingy bob.
You have almost gained access to the cities you started with.
I know, right?
So this has been more or less 30 or 40 minutes of you just sitting around, dicking around, and blowing up stuff from your base.
Kinda.
Yeah. Riveting video. Everybody is going to remember this in the LP archives for ages.
It's extremely important sitting around and dicking around, though.
Well, no,
Like, without this, I can't win the map.
you got a problem now, though, Paul, because you can't build infantry because there's no more room.
Oh no. That's what that's what the APC and the teacopter are for. I can hide infantry in them.
That's true. You can double
Well,
your...
okay, no I can't.
You can't hide them in them because the AI is definitely gonna hunt them down, but... You know,
Yeah.
you can store them away.
I mean, okay, technically I don't have to do this to win the map. But, alright, I have to do this to win the map. Someone who's actually good at this game perhaps doesn't. I have to do it.
Well, you can probably stop about now, let's say. Or maybe a bit earlier. But at the start, I definitely think that you should spam the hell out of that infantry.
Yeah.
Like, this is exactly how I would approach it. Some missiles with lots of infantry.
Yeah, I have to say that I would have probably taken the lower island a bit earlier and blocked them off from the bridge like you did on the upper one. But I'm not
Well, there's
sure
only so much
exactly
you
how
can
many.
do on this mission.
Like, I'm not sure how many resources you actually had at the end of the day. So, like, could you really devote them to both islands at the beginning when Eagle was just bombarding you with everything in the kitchen sink?
No, at the start you can't really hold both.
I mean, I did well to block off one side because sometimes a bomber just goes up there and says hello.
Oh, yeah, that's not
I see you are a mech.
I'd like to give you a handshake.
I usually bomb infantry, but hey, just thought I'd bomb a mech today.
And speaking of bombing infantry,
Yeah, here's more of this shit.
yeah.
And more of this shit, too!
Oh, is he gonna get 2 infantry? Yes.
Oh good lord.
Oh no! Oh no! What are we ever gonna do without Bob and friends?
Oh, this is good. This means it frees up some space for you to build more infantry.
Well then. Yeah.
Yep.
Bomber shoots infantry, missiles shoot bomber. The video.
It's the circle of
That
life.
seems like a fair trade-off. Good move, Eagle.
Circle of death. I don't know.
It all makes sense to him. That's the scary part.
If I blow up the thing, it will lower his morale.
Well, it will work
Yeah,
in
this
real
is
life,
kind
I
of
mean.
strategic bombing, I guess.
Yeah.
Strategic or carpet?
Yeah, that's the same thing.
Eagle's just trying to do the whole shock and awe thing, I think.
No, this is way more World War II bombing, like London or German cities. Just trying to grind down morale and it doesn't work at all, but lots of people die.
Reminds me of that one Pink Floyd song. Look, Mummy, there's a plane in the sky.
Is it a bird? No, it's definitely a plane.
Well,
that clears that up then. I'm glad we cleared that up.
well, it is a bird, but lots of planes that he's controlling as well.
Well, take. Okay.
Eagle is a bird. Well, it's not a bird, I guess, but it is a bird. Do you understand now?
Everything is all making perfect sense thanks to your commentary.
Thanks.
I guess nothing happened that turn for Eagle, so I skipped it.
I see something happen for you, though. Conga line of infantry.
Well,
Yep.
it's a slow march forward.
On that note, it's the end of part 1.
Oh, I see.
Because at this point I put the game down to do something. So, see you all next time.